The day you hear his voice, harden not your heart. I want you free of anxiety. Come out of him. Those are the movements we hear this week. So join me, won't you, as we enter into them with a little more detail through Monday Morning Gospel Quarterback. The time is now. Leave your nets, let go. Those are the movements from last week. And we enter into now with Jesus into the synagogue where he teaches. And while he's teaching, he's confronted. He's confronting by darkness. He's confronted by negativity. He's confronted by a demon. And he tells the darkness to leave him. He tells it to come out. With that release comes freedom. With that healing comes freedom. With that letting go and coming out comes healing and comes freedom. That's the invitation of this week's gospel. That's the invitation of the entire week. Paul says, I want you free of anxiety. The Psalm says, if today you're here, harden not your heart. So I want to try something with you. I was exposed to this or shown this a couple years ago by Father Tom. So shout out to Father Tom McCarthy. And he did something where he called you just to clench your fist. So I ask you to do the same. So clench your fist. Hold on to your fist. Right? Squeeze them as tight as you can. Experience what that feels like. And then open your fist. Unclench them. What do you feel? How does it feel as the blood rushes back to your fingers? Not just your fingers, your whole body. When I'm clenching my fist, my whole body is tight. And then as a release, the blood comes back. And in many ways, I think that speaks to today's reading. What is we holding on to? What is holding on to us? What traps us or paralyzes us? What might we be able to let go of and release and experience healing and freedom? And how might we open up to other people helping us through that process? This week, as a nation, we looked at mental health and wellness. We looked at mental illness. We try to broaden our conversation and be open to some of those challenges. And this reading speaks to those same things. I want you free of anxiety, says Paul. Jesus says, come out. Release. Healing, and with it, freedom. That's it. Simple. Not that it's that easy, of course not. There's far more goes into it than that. But it's still an invitation. So maybe that's our focus this week. Trying to be aware of what we're holding on to and really what's holding on to us. How we can unclench our fists. How we can release. How we can invite other people to help us do that. And how we can bring healing and freedom through the process. So thanks for walking with me. Hope you have a great week. Peace.